So, are we just exploring this area here today on Disco Elysium? I mean, I'm cool with that. I don't really remember yesterday. Oh, cool, beer. I think probably magnesium, but some people to talk to. I got a thought. Hang on, I want to think. What happened to my thought? Here we go.
And put your hand on the garish necktie.
That bottle, Bratan! Just look at that bottle!
In this drunk's hand, on the pipe there, glowing blue, a mysterious, otherworldly blue, filled to the brim with holy mysteries.
Alcohol of some sort.
Oh, I think this is about so much more than cool. Please go talk to him. See what it's about. I'm drawn to it.
Yeah, you and me too, Necktie. Let's talk to these people. A lot of bottles going around. Maybe good for my lawn. Recycling that laundry.
Does he actually know you? Or is he just shopkeep friendly?
I'll just be shopkeep friendly right back at him.
So what do you want? I've got smokes. They're cheap. Very cheap. I've got Pilsner. Great deal. You won't get a better deal on that piss. Spirits I can let go for 300 real. I also have speed. And by speed, I mean amphetamine.
See? There it is, Bratushka! The spirit! Let's buy the spirit! 300 real is a lot, but this has to be done!
Whether or not it's a good idea, I don't have that kind of money.
It's our end game!
You know what? I want to encourage my necktie, so I'll just go along
this
with
is
it.
no ordinary drink! It's what our relationship has been building towards all these years! This is the climax, the mystery, the virginal sigh! That drink is special! You have to buy it from him! Get it off him! Kill him if you have to! Our ultimate fate depends on it, and the fate of many worlds.
Sure thing, necktie.
Looks at you, looking at the bottle of spirits, then at Rosemary, suspiciously.
Kim's not happy. Yeah, I don't have that much money.
See,
That's a
friend,
question.
It's real valuable. Worth every real, if you catch my drift. Got it from a bit of a business venture. You know, it's funny actually.
He's finding it difficult to focus his watery gaze.
What? This guy.
Conversation might bring a discount, no?
Yeah.
Oh, this
Talk
is medicinal spirit.
guess.
The good stuff. Got it from the doctor's office.
Medicinal spirit.
He ain't shitting you! Medicinal spirits are a blast, Bratan! The flaming truth of this joke of a world!
What is Breton? Where does that
I
come
got one
from?
of those scientific ampoules a few months ago. Torpedo, they call it. It's supposed to keep a man from taking a drink. Didn't stop me for shit, that's for sure. 5 lemons with half a pack of butter and you're good to go. It really isn't. In a week, the goddamn kidneys started giving me all kinds of hell. Finally, the missus took me to a private doctor's office. Not a charity, the real thing. Those arseholes charged me 4 real to remove the damn thing. But I came out on top after all.
Okay, I don't know how to play along exactly.
Now, I used to teach high school biology. I know what doctors use to preserve dead things.
Oh, that it's gonna be just like.
Medicinal stuff from the back room. Threw the snakes out and voila.
Is there a chance this ends up being just like formaldehyde or
98.7%
something?
almost pure alcohol. 2 I already sold to these fine gentlemen here. But this last one is yours for 3 real, if you want it.
Don't say it.
Yeah, do not say I thought it was 300 real. That is the stupidest thing you could say in bartering.
3 real and it's yours, friend. The deal of a lifetime.
Absolutely.
Well done. You got it. That's a much more reasonable price right there. Makes sense now.
Yeah, 3, take it. I mean, I don't know whether or not I want to drink it, but given what my Neckties telling me. I think it's worth buying.
Just make sure to enjoy that one.
Ah, thank God.
Return!
Yes.
I am so proud! Now, whatever you do, don't drink it!
Yeah.
This deserves so much more than just regular oral consumption!
Yeah, don't mind me, Kim. I'm just gotta work some things
Just
out
wait for
here.
my sign. Keep it with you. Keep it warm. Keep it safe. Soon we will enter the other world.
Sure will, necktie.
Time will come soon. Have patience, brave one.
Let's talk to this guy some more. Now that we have it, we can't mess it up anymore, so we'll just like investigate some
The
stuff here.
system's been good to old Rosemary here, and I'm milking her like a bitch goat in the backyard. You see,
We never
friend,
heard that
man makes his
before,
own
you
luck,
gotta say.
and I made mine real good. Got my hands on 3 bottles of liquor ex-squeeze, sold 2 to the fellows around here, and immediately invested the profit. Bought cigarettes, bought beer, even bought a bit of speed. And look at me now. I got everyone on my hook.
Seriously? Are you? Fine.
Let's play along, Kim. Come on.
And the lieutenant is annoyed.
Hi, by amphetamine I mean speed. Hi, it's what I said. Good, my man. Now what can I offer you?
Okay.
In the civilized world, it's a custom to tip the shopkeeper, friend. But come back anyway.
Yeah, here's a tip. Sell me more alcohol? I didn't actually have a tip lined up. Oh, that's exciting, I gotta say. I don't know what's gonna happen with this, but let's keep chatting around.
Tequila. Good to see you. How's business? How's the whole reality situation treating you?
Let's shake his hand.
So
Probably
what's
not a
happening?
good idea, but
Yeah, tequila
let's talk.
sunset. How are the high concept reality-based adventures proceeding?
I probably talked to this guy before when I was on my drug
He says it
binge.
like it's obviously your name. Like you call someone Billy Brunel or leader of the 4th Street gang.
Well, I must introduce myself as that
These people
before.
know your true name. Looks like it has preceded you, Mr. Sunset. More on that later.
Yeah.
I like this guy. You should too. He respects you by calling you your true name.
You gotta be, yeah,
That's the spirit.
powerful.
I used to shape reality into my image long time ago. Those days are over now. Sadly, things aren't going that well in Idiot Doom Spiral Land.
Is
Haven't
that your
found those
name,
keys yet,
actually?
haven't won that great piece of ass back. No word from my business buddies.
This guy's your buddy. You feel it immediately. You belong to an organization, a fraternity of drunks.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting them to sign the document.
We are saving the world.
Please. Please don't go. Don't go.
Okay, we're drinking. We're drinking alcohol.
Don't know what's up with
That's
that. I
what
lost
we're
my train of thought.
I tried to save the world once, a long time ago, with enterprise, creativity, and willpower. But that didn't work out.
Clearly you weren't drinking
So
enough.
now it's a pirate's life for me.
Yeah, let's get that
What's it
going.
about? I'll let my hand address the situation. Maybe you've heard. I used to be a very successful businessman. I've signed more than a few lease forms or whatever the fuck they were. Anyone's got a pen? The pro's gonna do it.
Sorry, zoologist wife
All
lady.
Hey, Abs! Hey, Abs!
Don't, sir. You cool, have a go.
I need you to sign this document right here. It's important.
Don't call her.
Don't close Abaquow. Great job, Abs. Nailed it.
I'd like to have my
Don't know
pen
if
back.
I've mentioned it, but I used to be a businessman. And as a businessman, I'm going to keep the pen. For my trouble.
You.
No, that was my favorite thing of all the things you
Oh, you're a real
My favorite
Weasley
is
boy.
the gun you lost.
Just think.
No problem. Now, where did I put that?
Fucking hard work done for the day, man.
Dark call, Abigail.
I'm kind of
Thank
sad
you
with
for
the
your
pen,
services,
but
gentlemen. Should we go and mail these?
that's
I
how
think
it goes,
saw
I
the
guess.
mailbox on the plaza.
Okay, what's on your mind?
Oh, yeah, never
you
mind.
too, Tequila Sunset.
Oh, I had to give up my pen, but I managed to get, yeah, a couple of alcoholics to sign it. That's alright. Bet you this guy doesn't have any real dialogue tree.
The noxious odor emanating from the drunken man is strong and familiar.
Don't you call her? Yeah! Don't call Abigail! Uh-huh.
Good voice acting, I gotta say.
Don't you fucking call Abigail.
Abigail is his wife or girlfriend. Chances are she's gone. Calling her wouldn't make it any better or worse. You're not going to get anything out of this guy. He's too drunk.
Yeah, I figured that. That's just gonna be like every conversation with him. Just gonna loop that, I guess. Oh, I'm taking 70 cents from you. How do I get over there? I gotta go all the way around. It's nice you can kind of just let autopilot take over. Even if it is a bit slower than I would like to go. Allez-vous-en? Very French.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench.
Oh yeah.
We can.
You can revisit the bench.
Yeah. Didn't we already do that? Go on, move, buddy boy. Oh, there's a tub of some sort. With pants. Intercalary trousers. How are those? Okay, they're centrist pants. They make you a neoliberal. That's something else. I didn't know pants could do that, honestly. Okay, where else can we go here is the question, like. There's, that's the, net lady that my necktie wants me to hit on. That's the, lady who I'm gonna board with. That's a random door. Is there anything up out here? We can cross this river a bit. I guess there's more to explore out here. See, I got $1. You couldn't go on without that, right? Quick travel. Have I ever used quick travel? I gotta like probably get on that at some point, right? I want me to stand here. Oh boy, you can just look at water, but only from that point. Okay, well there's something too. Is there anything to the left or right? I always think areas are gonna be fenced off, and then they're just like not. It really is kind of impressive how like just big this game world is, given like what it is. Are you a trapper of some kind?
Here we go.
Ooh,
Nice and
it's
easy.
you.
No way out, little guys. Not out of this jam.
I was looking for
There's
you,
a
buddy.
cylinder on the ground in which the man is arranging some netting. It looks like some kind of trap. He notices you.
Who's there? Oh, the police. Hello, officers.
His self-conscious enthusiasm renders his movements ungainly. He looks like your understanding of a scientist.
Is that the police? Why are the police here?
Hey Gary, what's up with you? Crypto-fascist. That's not great.
Gary. I'll handle it. To what do I owe the pleasure?
That's sarcasm. He takes no pleasure from your appearance.
Let's be upfront with him.
Of course. Thank you for passing along the message. That damn water lock is broken, and we can't go all the way around the 881.
Yeah, let's not tell him that.
Oh, good. We should really be getting back. Gary could use a hot shower and a warm bed.
Did he say we can go back now?
Yes, Gary. We can go soon. If you see Lena, tell her I won't be long.
Sir, your wife is waiting for you.
I just have to do one more round. See if the phasmid has taken the bait. Then we're going.
You're not as fun as your wife.
This man is diligent.
Yeah,
and
I see.
patient. You could learn things from him.
Yeah, let's talk to him a little bit and then we'll end the episode, I guess, maybe.
Well, first of all, it's damn difficult to find, which is why we've been knee-deep in the reeds laying traps for it. Good question. Being a phasmid of the order Phantasmodea, a ghost insect, it disguises itself as plant matter. In this case, the reeds. Awful lot of reeds around, aren't there? And I suspect it may have also developed other specialised techniques to protect itself from predators or scientists in our present case. It's my hypothesis that it has evolved certain electrochemical defences that allow it to interfere with animal perception, impeding pattern recognition, confusing the visual cortex. But I cannot describe how these defences work, much less how they evolved, without studying a live specimen.
Yes, it makes perfect sense. You're beginning to suspect there's something paranatural about this phasmid.
I'm expecting it to be quite giant. One known species of phasmid, called the Megaphasmodea zoensis, is about the size of a grown man's forearm. So,
A known species?
typical rookie assumption. Insects are much more sophisticated creatures than those unversed in zoology give them credit for. Even simply catching a glimpse of the Insulindian phasmid would be the apex of any cryptozoologist's career. But to study it and its defences, find out how it stayed hidden so long. Very little, I'm sorry to say. No one's ever captured a specimen, so all our information is based on first and third-hand accounts. Not yet. That's what makes it a cryptid.
Just out of curiosity, if there's no proof of its existence, how do you know it's real?
I know it's real.
Don't be mistaken the mud, Kim.
It's clear that his obsession with the phasmid is driven by something more than the pure pursuit of scientific advancement.
By which I mean, I've heard enough first-hand accounts to believe quite firmly that the Insulindian phasmid is more than mere superstition. Yes, the most recent sighting was by a couple of teenagers along the coast here. That's what brought us to Martinez specifically. It's the first credible sighting in several decades.
How credible is it, I guess?
It's an unusual location for this species, but with all the sewage runoff upstream, it probably doesn't matter much anymore. I have to resist the thought. Such an extraordinary creature is doubtlessly highly resilient. After all, it's generally thought to be capable of parthenogenesis.
It can make diseases, right?
The females don't
Oh,
need
no,
males
never mind. I
to
failed my
reproduce.
encyclopedia
Makes
check
it
too in real
easier
life.
for a species to survive in adverse conditions.
This arouses no special. That's a good line to say.
Nature does not concern herself
with ethical propositions. As a scientist, my interest is strictly dispassionate.
Whatever you say, buddy.
They may not look impressive, but Lena designed them quite cleverly, so I'm sure they'll do the trick. Yes.
Oh, okay, that's all you can say on that front.
Simple. Attracted by the locusts, the phasmid crawls down the funnel and, having eaten its fill, can't get back out. At least, that's the intention. The net isn't a perfect solution, but we didn't want to use anything that might damage the specimen's delicate exoskeleton.
Locusts?
Locusts.
Yeah, he said.
Nearly all known phasmids are herbivores, of course. But we've hypothesized that the Insulindian phasmid might occasionally prey on other insects.
Wouldn't the more common food source make more sense?
Inside the traps, a number of locusts crawl and tumble over one another in a tiny, chittering swarm. A meat-eating stick insect. Does it pretend to be the reeds as part of its ambush behavior? This seems unlikely.
Thank you for your opinion. We have also included plant material in the traps to satiate your skepticism.
That's fair enough, I guess.
I'm not a big fan of skepticism, this one.
They'll work, I assure you. The predatory hypothesis, using locusts as bait, accounts for the failure of previous efforts by other teams, which use plants. We have given this some thought.
The traps do seem to be deftly and thoughtfully constructed. It's clear the cryptozoologist's wife knows what she's doing.
Yes. What? And I'm eager to return to her, I assure you. But I can't leave before we've finished with these traps. My wife understands that just as well as anyone.
Come on, Morel. We've been soaking out here for days. It's time to go back.
And leave the traps? Absolutely not. I won't let Lena down.
Come on, she wants us back. I'm soaked up to my nuts over here. We'll both catch reed crabs if we don't dry out soon.
What? Let Lena down? Sounds like the cryptozoologist's wife shares a special connection to the phasmid somehow.
Of course it's important to her. She's seen it. A verified sighting, on record. One of only 40th century, and it's hers. Yes, that's how we first came to know one another, in fact. But that's her story to tell, not mine.
I appreciate the wheezes in
Needless
between.
to say, you must ask her about the mysterious phasmid.
Mm-hmm.
Suffice to say, it's long been our dream to find proof of the Insulindian phasmid together. I can't abandon course now. No. The traps need to be monitored on a regular schedule. What would we do if the phasmid were to starve while we were sipping tea at the hostel?
I mean, sure, that'd still be better than, nothing.
I could go for some trap setting.
I didn't expect you to take such an interest in our work here, officer.
Let's just go full nuts on them.
Well, be that as it may, I'd really appreciate the help. There are 4 in total. One is to the south, on this little peninsula, by the boathouses there. It's very near. Another we set in Land's End, to the northeast. It's behind a small sand dune there, on your way to the old radio tower, after the church. The third is set near the canal, where you crossed, by a concrete slab. A big thicket of reeds going up the slope, and among them, you should check at least one of those before returning to this one, since I just said it. This one's more of a technicality, but still, better safe and stupid than sorry.
I hope they make it out of this, because I'm not going to remember where any of these
That
are.
seems like a lot. Do we really have time for this extracurricular venture? Even relative to examining weak old corpse, I'm not sure
Oh,
making
light
boating
just
videos
changed.
qualifies as fun. But have it your way, detective.
If you think it's important, you have been right before.
Bring it to me at once. Just make sure the trap is closed tight. That's highly unlikely, officer. And in the event you do, I'll spray you with a pheromone mixture I developed. It's made of
That
muscle
sounds
research
scary.
chemicals. The pheromone should attract the insect to you, or at least prevent it from bolting at the sight of you. It's quite potent. Will last you about a week.
That sounds a bit scary.
Wise
So let's
choice.
take it.
I hope you're not buying this. It dispenses it without letting you touch the canister, so it would be precious like holy water.
It is precious. A single dose cost me 50 real to develop. Not that I expect you to understand self-financing one's own research.
Right, which means you two can pack up and go back to the boiling.
Whatever he thinks about this detour, it's clear that these men are exhausted and in need of assistance.
Yeah, I think that's legitimate. The main way I'm doing
Someone's
this.
talking sense.
Thank you for your help. Gary and I will start breaking down camp. If you have any more questions, now's the time to ask. We'll be gone once you get to it.
If it's more cryptid-related business you want to discuss, you'll have time for that later too. But what if the information is vital on the hunt?
I've just always liked animals and puzzles. Searching for cryptids is a bit of both.
He seems reluctant to talk about himself, but he'll open up if you prod a little.
Real. I know you think one is a respectable profession, while the other is superstition. Everyone does.
Just be direct.
Indeed.
Try to be
My methods do not differ from other
general.
scientists. I simply draw upon a wider variety of evidence. And I have more hope that something truly surprising might happen.
This might be a bit longer of a stream than I thought it would. Also, I got a spam in my comment.
No, as I said, I have yet to catch a cryptid, although I have come close. Close enough to keep trying.
Interesting. Something for later, this close call.
Alright, let's just keep going through the dialogue options.
Just because I have to traipse through the mud every so often. Everything from forgotten regional law to newspaper accounts, like the one that brought us here, to look for the fairsmen. I keep a very open mind.
He's interested in things that people believe that scientists don't.
Most
Sorry,
establishment
I'm thinking
scientists
here.
only care about reputation and remuneration, not real research, and certainly not the truth. They're a cowardly lot, and both the field and basement archives can be dangerous places. No, very few cryptids are ever discovered, and not for a lack of trying. To stay hidden is a cryptid's primary quality. It's even in the name, cryptid. Of the list of cryptids kept by the Crytozoological Society of Chemney, which is 4,082 items long, about 2,000 have been confirmed as hoaxes. 2 are categorized as confirmed discoveries. The rest are in differing stages of discovery, refutation, and data collection.
I mean, the two that are real sound interesting.
Yes, the Chateauquan forest pygmy, who turned out to be an extinct species of primate, and a cave salamander from Hugo Grad, who is, honestly, quite unremarkable. It's in a zoo somewhere. We cryptozoologists are brutally honest with ourselves, more so even than the public. With cryptids, most cryptids are hoaxes or they are never found. That does not mean we should stop searching.
I'll say I'm not as big a fan of this voice actor as some of them.
Indeed. If our expedition is successful, every paper in the world will report on it. From Revachol to Dushantu. It will be a zoological miracle.
He has clearly done his math on this. There is no surprising him or swaying his opinion.
Yes?
Fair enough. I don't wanna... I think this will be another tree like it was with Lena, so we'll just cut it off here. And there's a bunch more things to interact with here, but I guess we should call that a day. We got a new point here, we got another task, which thankfully has where all the traps are, because otherwise I will not remember. And then, yeah, we got stuff to do tomorrow, right? That's always good.